Welcome in everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Angie here from Recover Me, and I'm going to read this message here. It's called The Language of Letting Go, May the 18th. Don't stop living your life. So often when a problem occurs inside or around us, we revert to thinking that if we put our life on hold, we can positively contribute to the solution. If a relationship isn't working, if we face a difficult decision, if we're feeling depressed, we may put our life on hold and torment ourselves with obsessive thoughts. Abandoning our life or routines contributes to the problem and delays us from finding the solution. Frequently the solution comes when we let go enough to live our life, return to our routine and stop obsessing about the problem. Sometimes even if we don't feel like we have let go or can let go, we can act as if we have, and that will bring about or help bring about the letting go we desire. You don't have to give up your power to problems. You can take your focus off your problem and direct it into your life, trusting that doing so will bring you closer to a solution. Today I will go on living my life and tending to my routine. I will decide, as often as I need to stop obsessing about whatever is bothering me. If I don't feel like letting go of a particular thing, I will act as if I have let go of it until my feelings match my behaviour. That's a lovely message, guys. Excuse me, and it really reminds me of that law of attraction thing. Imagine you already have it, and then miraculously it'll materialize. You know, if you start living as though you have, it's the as if thing you see in the books in Alcoholics Anonymous anyway, and I think it was in the CA book, and it's an NA book, I think. Gosh, I can't remember now. I really need to pull all those books out again. Anyway, you're all very welcome into this space. Let's tune in to Spirit and find out what we need to know, what you need to hear for our highest good and the highest good of all. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please oversee this act of divination even, and bring forward messages of love and light to our collective here in sobriety. Let's find out what we need to do, what they need to know at the time they view this reading. Whenever you tune into these readings, there's definitely a message here for you guys. So trust that this reading has found you at the time you most need to hear these messages. So we're tapping in body, mind and spirit. Let's go. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. First card we have is the Three of Swords. Second card we have is the Four of Pentacles. This is so similar to an earlier reading I did. Three of Swords, that's the card of healing after heartache. And almost completed your healing after heartache. Three of Swords can talk about spending a long time in recovery, spending a long time recovering from a heartache in particular, where you felt betrayed, and maybe, you know, the ink is spilt, the tea has been spilt metaphorically, you just don't know. Four of Pentacles then is feeling like you don't want to share your heart maybe anymore. Let's have a look. What you need to focus on, being a magician, and that's the thing, just like we were saying there in that reading. Manifesting. If you can think it, you can have it. You can be it, you can, if you can perceive of it. Look at this gorgeous card dancing to your own drum. And then you can bring it in. So you need to focus on what it is you're trying to manifest at the moment. It might be you need to focus more on the details of what you want. As I say that, we get the Seven of Cups here in the recent past. This is a card of confusion. It can be a card of illusion. And it can be a card of overwhelm. We'll get through your first spread here and then we'll come back and clarify each one of the cards to get more out of them. Holy Spirit, please bring us messages through. What do we have in the foundation here? We've got a Tower card, and I love to see a Tower card. A Tower card talks about sudden change. Something coming in all of a sudden, out of the blue. Fast movement. It's about shattering and living in an illusion, just like in the past here. It's about wanting to destroy something and take down that tower, raise it to the ground where it was built on a poor or a shaky foundation. That's what the tower represents. It also talks about the closing of a cycle or the end of something and the beginning and the launch of something new and fresh. There could be a very more structurally sound tower built in its place once that wreckage is cleared, and I love that. What you need to know about what's coming in the future is the King of Cups, and this is water sign energy. Very emotionally stable. The King of Cups can be male or female, first of all. It doesn't matter what it says, kings or queens, they're all kind of interchangeable in the tarot. But the thing is here, there could be water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might be significant. You might have it strong in your chart if there aren't your signs. But it's like you're moving forward, coming from Three of Swords, where it depicts a heart getting stabbed there, with the three swords stuck in it. And in the future then, maybe harnessing this energy of being very emotionally mature. That's what comes through with that King of Cups. Did I say King of Swords? King of Cups, I beg your pardon. Chariot at the back of the deck there. There's something happening very quick. That Tower underneath and then the Chariot card. They're both sevens. 6 plus 1, 16 there. And the Tower card is a 7 and the Chariot card is a 7 in the majors. So here we go, 6 of Wands. This is what you need to focus on. This is a victory. Success. It's very much like this Magician card. I think that's Virgo, Sagittarius energy, and this 6 of Wands talks about Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. They're the fire signs, and fire is that energy of the wands in tarot. So yeah, public recognition may be a thing. Crossing over the finish line is very much there. And look at this cause for celebration. It's a sense of achievement. That's what you need to focus on, what you can achieve. Like that thing said, the reading we just had there. It's like you shift your focus from something that you're fixated on, like these two fixed problems here. This is a very stubborn and stuck energy, the Four of Pentacles, where you don't feel like you have enough to give. You're reluctant, he's kind of got that nervousness about him, sitting on his pile of money, doesn't want to spend any. Maybe he wants to save for something, but in general it's kind of restricted on the energy you feel you can spend. As in, he's healing and he's stuck there, and while the healing's going on, he doesn't feel like he can move. He feels stuck, he feels tied to responsibilities, and he wants to do this before he does anything else. And just like the reading was saying, this is encouraging you to embrace as if you have your heart healed already. Carry on and focus on a sense of achievement. Focus on the things that you have achieved. I love this. This is great. Very much along the line of what I read today, which is absolutely brilliant. I love those confirmations. So if any of these messages resonate with you, do hit the like button there for me, please. A thumbs up is always so welcome, and YouTube just loves it. It helps to promote the video to get these messages to more and more people, as I am very concerned that they're not getting out to everybody when we're so young as a channel as well. Here it's only a month on the go in this space, so any amount of spreading the word would be so gratefully appreciated. I've got the 10 of Swords here in energy surrounding you, maybe at this time. It's an influence position here in their spread, and it's so strange. In this image, look at this, the freedom at the back of the deck and the world card. This person is, they've had the last knife, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back here. It's kind of the energy I'm feeling from this. 10 of Swords, it always depicts complete betrayal, feeling left out in the cold, absolutely, betrayed, backstabbed, whatever that looks like for you. And it's almost like this person put in the last of those swords and just ran off. But you have, and left you for dead. That's kind of the image is supposed to give you that metaphor. Somebody leaving you for dead and just running off and hiding away or whatever they're doing. But there's you with all those swords in your back. This is the only tarot that depicts the person on the ground with the swords all over them, and they're still reaching for this broom, which is like their wand, the Ace of Wands that comes to mind. They always know there's a way, I can still fight, I can still get up, and that's kind of showing such resilience within you. Like, you're, regardless of how you've been feeling the lack here, that's what this is telling me, you're still going for a wish that you have to seize this wand, take your broom and get going. Maybe to travel somewhere, some of you. With the word card, it could definitely mean travelling. I just love this. This is great. Let's keep going. Such positivity. You guys are in a great frame of mind here, coming into the future for sure. If you're feeling this stuckness, you know this thing's changing, but it's almost like you're feeling maybe at the moment in your current energy here that nothing is changing, no progress is being made. But I think with the Tower and the Magician, either side of this situation, past, present and future, it's like there's stuff happening in the background and you can't really see it. Death card is here now, and this is the card of Virgo, and this is a lovely image as well. To me, this is death is here, and they're cutting ties that bind you to the past, and they're not needed for you to go into the future, whatever that is. And it could be in relation to this Ten of Swords. There might have been ties relating to people, habits, things that you did. Obviously habits with us in the Sobriety Collective, but that is the thing of cutting this stuff out. Be it bad thought patterns, bad company, people that just drained your energy, didn't promote you or support you the way that you did them. And realising this and drawing that sword and saying, look, this sword doesn't belong to me. This is projections, whatever it is. And you can close the door on this world of feeling that lack, and that you deserve to be in a prison here of your own mind and your own feeling of not enough in the world, to opening this door of, yes, possibility, equal give and take. Six of Cups is at the back of the deck here. There might be something here you're loving on your inner child and doing this, creating this ending, which is very much highlighted as well with the Tower, and I absolutely love that. Don't forget, the Tower is your supportive energy here. This is your hopes or fears. You might be worried that you're going to miss some people that you have to cut out of your life. Of course you would be. I had a terrible challenge with that, with some of the connections. I had to sever, do that, what is it, visualizations for cord cutting. And with family members, it was really, really difficult, but I felt the freedom from it. This is your potential outcome, guys. And look at this gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Queen of Cups. Again, look, King and Queen of Cups could be a divine counterpart. Male or female is the energy of this. It's like a fatherly energy, and this I didn't say, and this is like a motherly energy, completely, that nurturing, loving, deeply loving, motherly energy here, grandmotherly energy even, that you're just feeling that your cup is so full that you want to spread your love throughout the world. You might be birthing something like a baby, it could be, and congratulations if you are pregnant. But it also can be, birthing in your relationship, birthing anything, a project, something that your heart is really invested in. But yeah, this person has definitely fortified their own inner child and their own self-love practices, so much so that they want to give to the world, and they're just overflowing cup there of self-love is ready to be shared. So that's in your potential outcome. It looks really positive. I also love this card at the back of the deck here, your Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, guys, I mean to say, it's so beautiful. This is the happy home, happy picket fence, happy life, kind of thing, surrounded by your community, your family, soul family or biological, doesn't matter, but you're just feeling so abundant. You have everything in the material world, secure, stable, sense of absolute abundance materially. So this is beautiful energy, you guys. We're going to continue on with this deck then for our clarifier, and let's just see what else do we need to know here, Spirit. Three of Swords at the Four of Pentacles first of all. Can we clarify these two for this collective today? Yeah, I'm really feeling upbeat around you guys. This is lovely energy. And what comes forward again? Ten of Pentacles, and this, you can't make it up. So Knight of Wands is you pursuing something with a passion, and this is the thing. It's very much smacking back to that magician energy there. You're pursuing, like, it's you pursuing or somebody else pursuing a passion of theirs. The Wands is about your passion, what fires you up, what you're ambitious about, what really drives your soul, sets your soul on fire, It's fire sign energy as well, so it may or may not be at present you've got a Knight of Wands around you, male or female. Could be any fire sign or somebody in that energy of just, real enthusiastic, ambitious and passionate about something. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius would be the fire signs, but let's see, we'll keep going here. Comment below if any of these signs or messages mean anything to any of you guys, or anything resonates for you. I love to hear your comments. I do respond to all of them. I'd love to read them. So 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You're concerned. This is what this is telling me here. You've got a concern. Your heartache is holding you back. But if you look here, in fact, there's nobody in this bed anymore. You're trying to draw a line under this heartache and feeling that you're healing and feeling that you have to heal. And you're moving on because you've left the bed and it's like you've closed the journal and on you go. And you're here also feeling that you haven't got enough energy, maybe. You feel too depleted from the healing you've been doing in the present and just finishing a healing or something like that on yourself. The 10 of Pentacles, though, to come in and clarify both of that, you are focusing on your 10 of Pentacles at the moment. It is something that you're very worried about, or that you're wanting to build, or that you're wanting to pursue here with this Knight of Wands energy within you. It's something that you are determined to establish at this time. And I think that it's regardless of the fact that there's healing going to be ongoing. We're here for life, and that's our actual purpose for each one of us, is to heal as we live and live as we heal. So let's see what else we get. Yeah, this looks so good. The Magician then is in what you need to focus on. What is it you want to manifest? What magic do you want to sprinkle on the world? I love this. And look, it's freedom. It's the Judgment. It's the wake-up call. Back of the deck, 5 of Cups. This is a card of lack, but it's also about coming out of lack. She is focused on the 3 cups spilled over there, what hasn't worked out emotionally for her. But if she looked up behind her, she's missing out on a lovely picnic, a banquet, and a celebration with the balloons and everything. She has 2 things to celebrate here. There's 2 cups on the table that have been triumphs, And it's that thing of the glass is half empty rather than half full, sort of the attitude here from the 5 of Cups. But when it's at a 5, it's like, I can't go on like this. This is overtaking my life. Don't want to live inside an empty cup anymore. And wanting to move forward. And who else would be moving forward faster than this Piper type person? I'm surprised I didn't stumble over that one, but you can see she is back, dancing to her own drum here, skipping off into the future. It's like, she's had a wake-up call, and this is what you're going to be moving into if you focus on, your success here. This is what it's saying. You could be pursuing something in the arts. Music comes to mind, of course, with all the music notes there. There's something you want to manifest, though, and only you know what this is. It's something that makes your ancestors really proud. Look how proud that cat is sitting there. They can often represent ancestors for me in the tarot. But yeah, look you've got every bit of support here from Spirit. This is a card of an awakening. It might be taking place at the moment that you're moving from. Literally, a lack mindset, 3 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles, not quite enough. And it does talk about transformation as well, that Judgment card. It's like, wow, I can now transition. I've closed out this cycle of healing in my mind, the 3 of Swords. And I'm sick of feeling that I don't have enough to give. I don't have enough for the extras in life. And I want to manifest something to change that. So you've got to concentrate on what that is, because this is what you need to focus on. And put your energy into it. Also deal with the details, as I always say, don't overlook. Don't be in a hurry. Comes in with that Judgment card, because you have to do this at your pace and it's your tune. Does that make sense? Oh, that makes sense. Let's see what's going on with that 7 of Cups in the recent past. The cards are just like levitating off the deck here. The Strength card, you've had a lot of resilience. 3 of Wands, maybe you had to wait. 3 of Wands talks about patience, having to wait a while. It's waiting for your ships to come in. But look at this person here, in fact. Hold on, I put them back down again. She's almost summoning the stuff to come towards her. Like, she's using the magic within herself to manifest her ship's coming in, and this is the attitude: ambitious, unstoppable, fired up, ready to go. She's got a cape on and her stripy tights, and she's wearing boots. You know what I mean? And a tool belt, like everything. All the tools from this table here where the magician was at are in her belt and in her hand. And I just love it. Yeah, you've manifested this. It's like in the recent past were the beginnings of this manifestation, and putting the attention to the details. 7 of Cups clarified by strength. Strength is a card of Leo. And you can see here in the back of this, behind this person here, it's been a cloudy, confusing time that you've been going through. But look at you emerging. You did emerge recently. Might be something you had to say to be thoroughly clear as to what you wanted to yourself, to spirit, to somebody you know. Because this is the blue, the throat chakra blue, gorgeous dress that she's wearing here. And that speaks to me, that beautiful blue colour of getting clarity on what it is you want and fighting the hell for it. Putting the storms of your past quite literally behind you and moving forward in strength, in courage as well. And there's that Wands energy. She looks so brave and so heroic there. She's like just changed her clothes to me, if you know what I mean. This is the hero, and that's you being your own best advocate and your own superhero. I mean to say, cape and all, you should be so proud, you guys. You are fighting the fight. You really are doing it. So let's get clarification now, please, Spirit, on the Tower cards. There's so much good energy here. I cannot tell you. My legs are getting goosebumps, like not just my arms today. This is so good. There you are. Self-love is the Ace of Cups, and that's the choice you made here. That Tower is just telling me, this doesn't serve me, and you're clearing away all of the things that do not serve you, quite literally. 5 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. You're getting rid of the stuff that doesn't serve you, and now you're pouring all your love into yourself with that Ace of Cups. This is like an opportunity to love yourself, an opportunity to live in peace. Check out the 2 little peace doves there at the top of this image. Connecting with nature, walking in the woods. Some of you might like the woods, or might bring you peace. And it might bring you back to, that's your treat or something. That's how you pour into your own heart. I know for me, a walk in the woods can sometimes be the best tonic ever, as they say. 5 of Pentacles, this is the change here. 4 of Pentacles, he's inside. 5 of Pentacles, they're outside. So this is the feeling of left out in the cold that we were talking about here with that 10 of Swords. And when it's a 5, it's like they're saying, no, this has to change. We're not staying here. We're not going to be left out in the cold. We're charging in through the doors of this lovely warm place here. And, stepping it up for yourself. You are worth more. And you're damn tootin' you are. I don't know where those words come from sometimes, you guys, when I'm channeling. You just don't know what you're going to get. Like Forrest Gump. King of Cups in the near future. Yes, do comment below or leave me an emoji if you don't know what to say. Definitely subscribe to the channel. If you've come across this reading or you see me for the first time, there's definitely messages here for you, and do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, as I said. And ring your notification bell there as well beside the name of the channel, and you will receive notifications every time I post something new. So King of Cups, please, Spirit, can we clarify that King of Cups for this collective today? This is such a great reading, I mean to say. I love this deck, the Everyday Witch Tarot. It's a very kind of, I hate to say down to earth, because a lot of all the images are like out in nature, pretty much. King of Cups, please, Spirit. It has that kind of, the earthly witch or the forest witch or whatever that's called, nature's witch sort of medicine. King of Cups is clarified by the 4 of Cups. And look at that, there's your manifestor card as well. As above, so below, just like this guy. So the star is Aquarius energy. This is what's coming towards you, and this is it. What you perceive of, you can bring into the real world, and I just love it. It's also a card of hope, and it's also the card of healing. You know, as a gift to the world, so shall the world give to me. I don't know where those words came from. They're always, you know, channeled through me, but I won't, there's nothing I won't say. It'll mean something to somebody. It's always something somebody needs to hear. So King of Cups with the Four of Cups, yeah. This is you bossing up. Now you want to feel emotionally mature. You want to feel emotionally stable in yourself. This is like being immature and focusing on the past. Emotional immaturity comes in here, and this is the stark contrast. So rather than feeling like, oh, nothing ever works for me, why would I give anything else another chance, and turning away offers of love and connection, you're stepping up to it, and you're actually offering the cups of love yourself. You're braving it, and that's what I'm feeling here. And also, while you're at that, you're moving towards your own wish fulfillment. You're healing your own heart, and you're instilling a sense of hope that your wishes can come true. I just love this. I mean, how good does it feel? Six of Wands is the card of celebration. This is the guidance from Spirit. Start celebrating. Woo woo. And it's very much like the celebration I can see here in the Judgment card. Six of Wands, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the Six of Wands? So must be it. The King of Swords, being totally clear. Temperance at the back of the deck. Card of Temperate Sagittarius energy. Talks about moderation. We had this the last day, and I think it'll always come up in these recovery readings again. Healthy lifestyle versus the overindulgence and the goodies, you know, balancing between fizzy drinks and drinking water, sticky buns and carrot sticks, yoga, attaining a balance and insight, and always tuning back into your grounded self, where you can attune to your own center and be balanced within. As within, so without. As above, so below. This is fabulous. Six of Wands, and it's clarified by the King of Swords. So there might be a King of Swords in your circle. King of Swords is air energy, and it's really much a boss energy. This could be you standing into that. If it's an air sign, and you might be air signs, you guys, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. It's the second time we've had Aquarius mentioned in the reading. Yeah, this is incredible. This person is a very fair, very good judge of character, very clear thinker, very like super intelligent. Look at all the books around the place. It's that intelligence and sharpness, and he knows how to say things and knows how to say things and what to say. People understand him. He's fair. Boundaries are up, and everybody's clear as to where they are. Just very systematic, very masculine kind of energy here. So Six of Wands, when it's clarified by the King of Swords, it's like you're getting clear on what it is you want to win. Where is it that you would find a feeling of success, a feeling of achievement, a sense of achievement even, is a better way to say it. But yeah, you're focusing on that. It's like you want to overcome something here, and this King of Swords is bringing in the speed, determination and knowledge, and absolutely sharp mind, sharp-wittedness to achieve that. There's a bit of yin yang going on here as well, with the blazing red dress versus the blue cloak of truth here he's wearing. It's like that balance we were saying a minute ago, of balancing your passion with your focus and drive and clarity, sense of clarity, for sure. They're very powerful cards. Ten of Swords and Temperance then to back it up. Like, that is the balance once more, you know. Centered and grounded. As within, so without. That's what those, you see the way that one eye is open and one eye is closed there. So Ten of Swords, we'll have to clarify the Ten of Swords. What does the Ten of Swords tell us here, please, Spirit? That's the Hermit card. And the Five of Swords at the back of the deck. This is nobody likes the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is arguments, tension, fighting, rows, bickering, backstabbing, deception, gossip, betrayal, all of those bad things. Upsetting people with your words, or they upsetting you. I just noticed something here. This person here has two swords in her hand, and the other five are the up in the air, like this is the gossip in the air, the talk on the street, that kind of thing. You're taking your 2 cents with you rather than adding to the brew here. Wow, I never had this message before. This is cool. Thank you, Spirit. This is amazing. Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? You're not going to contribute to this anymore, is kind of the message here. You're taking your 2 cents, or what you could say, and you're taking the higher ground, and you're just taking your swords and you're bringing them with you for when you need them for something constructive, rather than this gossip, rather than this turmoil, creating hurts and angst, which is absolutely no need. You've seen it. Look at you there wearing your cloak of truth. Again, it's everywhere. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I mean, what can you say about that? So we'll have a look at these two. Ten of Swords with the Hermit, and the Hermit then is card number 9 in the major arcanas. Hermit is so much to me like this King of Swords. The knowledge with that owl up here. You've gathered so much wisdom. You've gathered a lot of wisdom from all these hurts and these arguments you've been involved in before, and you've learned your lesson by the looks of it. You want to take what you've learned with you. Those 2 swords could represent your lessons. And you're, like when there's 5 swords, it's 5. 5 is the number of change. So you're like, to hell with this. Am I going to participate? No, I'm going to take my lessons from what I've learned so far involved with this kind of energy, and I'm out here, you know. This is almost like the integration. This is the energy around you at the moment. Your guidance is to focus on a success regarding whatever plan and truth and knowledge that you've gained so far. And the Hermit coming in to clarify the Ten of Swords. You have so many wise lessons learned in your lifetime. You want to get out of this place where there's no growth, there's no leaves on that tree, and you want to get to a place where there's absolute overflow of growth. Look at this forest, for example. There's creatures, there's the fire, everything is happening in this image, but you're still as a stone. And you have absolute contentment. And that's what happens when you integrate lessons from your previous hurts, from your own involvement in previous hurts. And we're learning this so much in recovery as well. For me, it's come through several times. Where did you contribute to your own sword in your back, or wands, excessive wands that you've had to carry, excessive responsibilities, or giving yourself false beliefs? This is how it's done, and this is what you're supposed to do, or been given those beliefs by others. How has it served you, and what's actually the truth versus what's an illusion, you know? And this is a card of illusion many's a time. It's like when you get your Ten of Swords, it snaps you out of this illusion. It's like, holy God, not the whole world can't have been against me. It's not all been all everybody else. And this is what I've said to myself in sobriety for a while. It's like, where did I put those knives or swords into my own back? Where have I been holding myself back? You know? I hope this makes sense, guys. I'm going around in a circle here a little bit, but okay, we'll see. Can we get back on track? We've got the Death card next, and this is in your hopes or fears. And if it's me, I'm always hoping for the Death card to turn up, because it does represent the ending of a cycle, and it's always a cycle of pain, struggle, something that can't support me any longer. 4 of Swords back at the deck again. This is a long time coming, guys. We got cobwebs on this 4 of Swords, so this tells me a lot of time has passed. You've done your healing. And it's time to get up. Get up, get up, get up. That's just the awakening card. Look, the judgment card here. Focus on that. Focus on your wake up call. Focus on your awakening. On awakening, as they've said in the AA big book. Yeah, look at this. The Page of Swords. Somebody or you are declaring a truth here, a discovery, something you've learned. Look at all the books on the ground there. That looks like the big blue book. Alcoholics Anonymous big book. But yeah, there's a learning here. This person has learned something, and I feel that this could be you. You've learned what doesn't serve you, and that you are accorded to things from the past that don't serve you going into the future. And almost like this is you as the death character here portrayed, and you're going to cut these cords that do not serve you anymore because you don't live there anymore. Love don't live here anymore. I don't know. There's a song. I don't know where it came from. But yeah, it's going to clear the fog here. It's clearing through everything, and it's like you getting to the core of things. You're seeing where the ties that bound you up made you feel like this were, and you're setting yourself free in the future, and I really love it. And that's the metaphor of one door closes, and this is the beautiful sun shining behind this door that's opening for you. And what's out there? The beach. Everybody loves the beach. Well, I know they don't actually, but here we go. Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups for this collective? We'll close out this reading today. Queen of Cups for this collective today. What do we need to know about the Queen of Cups as the potential outcome? Such great energy here. I really have, it's like a sense of adventure is over me, that kind of thing. I'm just excited and dying to get my teeth into something. So are you guys feeling the same way? You must be, or you're heading towards that kind of feeling, which I just love, getting my teeth into things and, like feeling part of something again and that sort of thing. Six of Swords at the back of the deck. This is your potential outcome, guys, and this is what it's talking about. Looking back to make sure the past doesn't follow you as move into calmer waters, and there's the lessons that you've been gathering with you. Do you remember that Five of Swords image? You got taking the 2 or 3 swords with her, and this is the lessons that you bring with you into the future, and it's wrapped in a bag made out of the material that is the cloak of truth, which she wears here, 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 and so on. I already did that, but yeah, Six of Swords is moving to a place of peace of mind from troubled waters where it's been stormy weather to somewhere that's calm and clear skies where only the stars and you reside. I love this. I love it. So, my God. Queen of Cups with the Hierophant. Another card of balance. Another card of, this is commitment to change. It's card number 5 in the majors. This is a Taurus card, and this is your water sign card. So as your water and earth elements balance out, I'm thinking, yeah, there's some healing here. Maybe some of you are nurses or carers of some kind, because the Queen of Cups is that really kind of kindly, good bedside manner sort of a person here, and the Hierophant has got like a yoga teacher or meditation teacher here. That's you, and these are your pupils, so some of you could be getting into this sort of thing, and maybe that's what you're after. It's for you to feel like you have complete spiritual alignment, that you're coming into balance completely, and you're becoming fluent maybe in the teachings of sobriety and healing and all the rest that goes with it, because there's so much more. And I have to say this from a personal view, I just didn't know there was a chance in the world I could be a Queen of Cups type, or I could even, dare to dream to feel like that worthy, or feel like that, worthy. That must be the word. I can't think of another. Feeling deserving of love, I guess. Feeling deserving that I should be doing self-love stuff. I mean, self-love to me wasn't a thing. was born in the 70s. Don't know if it has anything to do with it. The seen and not heard era, like, so, you know, self-worth is on the ground here. When I was being reared in the 80s and early 90s and all of the rest goes with it, you know, you just that was the thing. You were given such small amount of value, or at least, you know, you soaked that up, or you didn't. And thankfully people knew better than to soak it up, but some didn't, like me. And I just, you know, drew that thing of, oh, okay, I'll be one of the ones that isn't worthy of Queen of Cupsness, you know, or being a leader of anything. Sure, why would they be looking at me? How would I know? You know, this crap, you put yourself down over and over again in that silly black men like mindset back here. But yeah, I just feel like sobriety is the only thing, and the teachings in those books and all the literature I've been reading and learning from fellow members in the AA, and I've been in CA meetings as well, NA meetings, you know. I even went into Gamblers Anonymous meetings online while I was in rehab. So yeah, I just couldn't believe all of this stuff is going on, and people are actually attuning to, you know, their spiritual centeredness, and it's just fantastic. And I've been finding it so rewarding and healing for me, and finding that I do deserve to have a voice, to take up space, you know. So I hope I didn't rant on too long there and put it back on me, but somebody definitely needed to hear this. If any of my messages resonated with you, do comment below, like, definitely give me a thumbs up, and always try and give a thumbs up. In fact, any reading that you've found any help or support in, really, or, you know, anything that resonated that helps you, and yes, do consider subscribing. I'm going to get you a message here to close off today. What was I looking at earlier today? Oh yeah, this one. I love this. This is the Healing Waters Oracle deck, and I do find these are very special, particularly when you ended up with the Queen of Cups there. I think this is the water signs do very much resonate. I'm a Pisces myself, so I couldn't resist them when I saw them. So yeah, if you find these readings go on a bit too long or I talk too slow, I can only channel as quick as I speak, or speak as quick as I channel, I should say. And I know we're going up in 45 minutes now for this reading, but do be aware that if you need to, you can increase the playback speed by clicking on the settings on this video. One more shuffle here for Spirit, and yeah, that'll help you. Maybe you wouldn't have the time to listen to the whole lot, but have a look also back on other readings that I've done within this collective, and also check out in the description box below I've a link there to another channel that I have where I get messages for the zodiac signs every day. I do collectives, I do love, I do kind of generals, so do check it out if you're interested, and consider subscribing to help me grow. And don't forget to try and share this platform with other people that you know would benefit or might benefit from these messages. Let's see, we'll get another couple. It says here, Atlantis, keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. That's very pertinent to what we were saying. Keep the big vision. Ha ha ha. Here's another. Into the unknown. Oh, into the unknown. Wow, look at that for an image. Whew. Underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. Oh, guys. And the pink dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and open heart. So this is your open heart, this King and Queen of Cups. Wow, celebration we've had here and here, wasn't it? Yeah, and this is another card of celebration, the Ten of Pentacles. Unbridled joy, open heart. Aren't they just sublime? Look at that. Pink dolphins of all things. And in the middle then we have Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. into the unknown. That is so gorgeous. Facing your fears. That's the Ten of Swords. Underworld, depth, courage. Look at this, the Tower. It's all here, guys. Facing your fears. I love it. I'm going to leave your messages there. And I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste, everybody. Have a good day.